rain has been unending for Dr. Ward. The more she wishes to escape this place that she calls home, to work, scavenge, and ensure she can see every next sunrise and sunset. Simple rain makes it difficult. The risk of sickness, the difficulty in vision, and the pattering of rain impairing her hearing makes all of it just a little more dangerous. Welcome back to Project Zomboid, everybody, and I apologize for an extended absence. Obviously, the initial reason was holidays had come around and I've been busy with that, but then, of course, I started playing Vampire the Masquerade Coteries of New York. I didn't think that was going to take too long, but it took a little longer than I expected, and towards the end I really wanted to finish it because, one, I was getting a little frustrated with the game and its bugs, and two, the story felt like it was just picking up, and I really wanted to kind of see what was coming next. So, beside that, we shall now be back to your regularly scheduled programming of Project Zomboid in Star Sector for the foreseeable future. And I'm excited too. There have been some updates here to Project Zomboid, and we're on the most latest build, which is called the Zoom branch. And what this is as you can see, further zoomed in, the actual models, the 3D models are higher resolution now, so they're like less jaggies and they look a lot better. And this is also a build that supposedly runs better on slower machines or you know, not as good PCs. So that's something worth checking out as well. I'm not sure if that's going to be the case because I have a pretty good PC, so it's always running pretty well for me. I will be eager to see if I get any more hitching or slowdowns though, or if that's all been smoothed out, or is at least in the process of being smoothed out. Now, last we were here and playing, I do remember the rain being kind of a problem. The night had only just started, and I had made a decision to make like a carport slash like little mechanic area for me to work on things because I really like that idea a whole lot. And we want to get obviously this wall all finished up, and we'll have a truly well fortified house for ourselves. I'm at the very least happy that this area, the bushes, have this wall up now. Let's check the tomatoes. I cannot remember where they're at. We gotta clean up the house a bit too. Flourishing, no, well watered. Still, it's a young tomato, not ready for harvest. I really hope they finish before, you know, it gets too much. The weather becomes problematic and kills it or something. That'll be really, really bad. So we're gonna clean up the house a little bit. We like to try and keep it neat and tidy here. Yeah, it helps. Okay. Oh, we're getting our axe out for that. I wasn't aware we needed it that badly. I like to imagine Dr. Ward tries to keep things at least semi-organized as we watch her remove the vines from the wall. It's a remembrance that things once from before were neat and tidy and organized, and it's still comforting to have a place she keeps that way. It's a sense of control, getting back at the world for what it's become, angry as she's become over the years. When in reality, you know, the game has actually been, you know, we started 6 months in, and now we're a little further. I think we've been alive for 2 months on top of that, so she's been around for almost a year. Canonically. Alright, I think that's the rest of all of that. I'm gonna go ahead and put the axe back in the bag. I want to take a look at our body temperature, specifically... Excuse me. Body wetness. Yeah, see, we're getting a little wet. Slightly wet. We're still well insulated. I think it might actually just be from us sweating. Am I worrying too much? Does the rain actually not do anything yet? I can't remember. I keep thinking it does or it doesn't. The thing that it definitely does is obviously create puddles on the ground and such. But the dangerous thing that it does is the noise it creates and the difficulty in vision that it also creates. Because then that's why I'm worried to go out. Oh, I know what we have to do. I know what I've been working on. We need to get our truck back. That's what this episode is going to be. I utterly forgot. I'm also leaving while being a little peckish, which may be a mistake. I remember we left off and I was like, all right, that's the next episode. I'm excited. That's what we're going to get to. And then I was like, all right, just going to finish Vampire. We'll be back to it in no time. Mathis, you liar. I know. I know. Whoa, that's very bloody. I don't know if that's from recently. Why is it so bloody? Looks kind of like 3D modeled, like cell shaded rather, a little bit. You see that? The legs, they kind of look like they're cell shaded a bit. Weird. All right, that's bizarre. I don't know why it's so crimson. Might be a bug in just this build that we're using, the Zoom build. And don't worry, I did back up my save when I switched to this build, just to be safe, because I do not want to risk losing it. I think I said this before, but I know a lot of people want me to make up backup saves in just in case she dies so I can redo an episode. In case you didn't hear me talk about this, I don't do that because I think it takes away from it. If she dies, she dies. Okay, okay. Oh, there he is. He sounded so much closer than he actually was. Good God, dude. Yeah, I don't actually do that, but I still back up the save probably once every like 4 or 5 sessions, just in case something goes wrong. And if something glitches out, I'll only have a few days worth of redoing things. And as long as I know the general gist of what I was doing, I can blast through that off camera in a day probably. It would be a day of you know, making up a bunch of work, but it would be worth it. All right, back to the task at hand. I actually want to see if, let's go in crouch mode. Like, we're really wet up here, but we're not sweating too much. So I just wonder if, yeah, I think we're still okay. The neck is weirdly getting wet. Oh, we leveled up in something. Probably sneaking. Hey, you're welcome for that, Diddy. I don't remember where we left the truck, dude. I think it's up by the gas station. Yeah, it's sneaking. Sneaking level 3. We're not quite there with sprinting yet, though. I thought we were pretty close. Oh, no, nowhere close. I must have leveled it up already, and I forgot. All right. Now we're getting on the hungry side. And it's actually kind of hard to see right now. She's on edge. And I'm on edge because of it. I might have her smoke a cigarette real quick. I really need to bring her anxiety down. It's not going to bring mine down, but it'll help. Knowing she's feeling a little bit better. If we can get a snack. Looking like a snack, Put your snack in my pack. Meaning my stomach. Stomach snack. Remix that, Dean. Put it into a beat. Come on. What do I pay you the big bucks for? Alright, I think it's up this way down this road. So let's start our little journey to get through here. Yeah. Move. It's fine. The rain is going to help now at this hour because of how dark it is. I should be able to lose them a little quicker. And the rain should help cover up the amount of noise I'm making doing the sprint running. We're starting to get warm, though. Man, there's so many of them downtown now. Run through. Please. We just gotta get to the truck. If I die trying to get back to this truck, I'm gonna be a mad boy. A mad lad. A sad lad. Didn't get to finish in grad lad. Oh God, girl, don't do that. Oh, freaking crawlers, dude. Back to crouching. Come on, you guys, stop being after me. You know what I mean? Stop being after me. It's so hard to see all of a sudden. This rain got worse as we went out. This is why going out in the rain is a bad idea. And Mathis, you should have listened to your gut, stuck at home, worked on the wall, but no, we said we're gonna go after this friggin' truck. So now we're out here. She's kicking herself in the ass, mad at herself for allowing herself to take this risk. Look at how hard it is to see anything. Crouch, move, everything sounds so close. If it's not up here, I don't know where it is. I'm gonna have to go back and like watch a video. All right, let's just push up. I might be able to take this cab. I cannot remember if I have the key to it. And then if I do, if it has gas. If it does, and I do have the key. Nope, locked. See ya. All right, Mathis, where is the truck? Where is the truck? Is it up here? I'm gonna go up here. There's like a line I'm gonna cross to see if I left it up here. If I didn't, I'm not gonna starve to death. It's not gonna happen. Like, it's gonna take a while for me to starve to death. But being hungry is not something you want either. It's gonna affect your carrying capacity. I'm also getting tired. Maybe we'll bop into the back of this police station. As long as it's clear, we'll grab a seat and we'll rest. I do not remember if that police vehicle works. If it does, I'm gonna take it and go looking for the truck if there's enough gas in it. But first we gotta get back in the police station. Resident Evil 2 style. Okay. We've at least got ourselves a place to just chill for a minute. We'll go ahead and use this and fill pretty much everything while we're here. Okay. I hear zombies out there. Yep, there's one right out there. So we can't stay here long, really. But we should be able to stay here long enough and feel safe enough that we can come out. And I'm really thinking we're going to start taking guns on our runs at this point. With this many zombies, I don't see why we wouldn't start taking guns now. You know, early on, you don't really need to use guns. It's only going to cause you trouble. But now at this point, with how much there is, how many of them are hanging around, yeah, I think it's time. We've been stockpiling, and we might be just at that point, and Laura's starting to realize that as well. We're going to remove the broken glass. We're going to pop out the back window. That sucks. Let's see how quickly and how effectively we can lose them. I really want to check that police car. But a pack of 4 is a bit much. I'm going to see if I have the keys to this van. I'm going to try going in the passenger side so I at least maybe can't be seen. But we're starting to get a little on the desperate end here. Nope. And somebody heard it, so we're going to move. And the rain is getting only worse. Only worse. I don't think I have the truck up here. I genuinely do not remember where I left it. I'm gonna have to go back. It's in town somewhere, probably. What a wasted journey out to the middle of nowhere. But the rain, I must admit, certainly adds to the horror atmosphere. And while we're still safe, I wholly do not feel like safe at all. I haven't felt safe since we left. And now we're starting to get wet, but I think that's because of sweat, not because of the rain. I'm basically trying to sprint the hell out of here. I'm going to check a couple of these cars. Nothing. But actually, you know what? I am going to go and... okay, the trunk sector already popped. I want to see what's in the trunk real quick. Denim jeans. That actually you can pop open for pockets, I'm guessing? No. Ma'am, I do not wish to swing my pipe wrench at you. It is a waste of its endurance, and I do not mean that as an insult. I'm sure you're a lovely woman. Incredibly talented in a myriad of ways. All of which are marketable, certainly, but I am not in the market, nor am I in the market to kill. Like I said, I don't mean anything personal. I can't remember if I've been in that market. If only I'd been marking a map or something. Wow, well, that would have been a genius thing to do, dude. Well, good thing you didn't do it. How about this car? Okay. No key. Key. That's so good. Oh, there's no gas. There's no gas. There's no gas. I don't have a gas thing on me. I don't know if I can siphon any. Nope. Engine's not in great shape, but if it can move out, that's all that would matter to me. Golf ball, of course. Useless. Glad we have the key to it, but useless. What are you looking for now, Mathis, is the question. And the answer should be nothing. I should be making my way back home. I'm only a couple hours out from sunrise. We've clearly failed in our quest to re-find our truck. Okay, the rain's starting to, at least the noise is starting to let up a little bit. Ooh, that's a fossil. That's a fuel van. Oh, there's a zombie next to it, maybe 2 or 3 or 4. I hate it. You know what? I'm glad it's locked, because if I got in there, I'd have to freaking go to the passenger seat and get out over there and hope the other zombies didn't want to wander over just to block off both sides. Alright, we're just gonna walk. Gonna walk our way back home. All alone. No zombone. Walk, get me back home, please. Okay. I think I should just be cutting through. So I'm gonna do that instead of like thinking about doing it and then not doing it. If I can find a house that I can saddle up into again for a moment, take a load off, I will. Have I left these doors open? Was it moi? All the rotten food does not help. No, we must have been here for one, but we also have no food, which is kind of a bummer. So we're gonna rest. We've had a lot of rest breaks on our journey back home. We've eaten nothing all day. Now it's starting to get cold. And the sun, well, it's starting to become easier to see in a police car. I think I've gone here. Yeah, I've obviously been here. I just don't think I have the key. Or it doesn't have gas if I do have the key. Parking lot, dead bodies, blue buildings. We're back downtown. I keep having to zoom out because I'm trying to orient myself. It's just difficult. The rain is making it very hard, especially zoomed out. It's real low visibility when you're zoomed out. I'm kind of hoping we're gonna accidentally bump into our truck and be like, "Oh my God, there it is!" But no, I really, I'm mad because like I remembered what I wanted to do. I had this fake memory for some reason of where it was, probably because that's where I left it the very first time I had to leave it and come back for it. And so my brain just defaulted to there. Thank you, brain. Glad I have you on my team at all times. No problem, asshole. So I just don't know. I don't know where it is. So I need to rewind, go watch an old video and try to reestablish and then go get it. I was starting to have doubts when I was getting into downtown. I'm like, man, I don't really remember dealing with all this stuff, but maybe it's just a bad memory. It was. Just, you should have initially, your gut was right that time around. Your gut memory, that gut bacteria, your true identity. That you should have listened to. You fool. You absolute fool. And now here we are. Laura Ward, exhausted, crouched, trying to catch her breath but not allow herself a moment's rest with as many of these zombies that sit around. Alright, here's the park. I think we're gonna jump fence. And we're just gonna zoom. Oh, we don't need to jump. There's no need to jump fence, Mathis. There's just no need. You can just go in the opening, because, surprise! Nobody's here to stop you. No kitty cornering. Well, too bad, dude. I did it. There's the crimson blood of the zombie that once was. And it doesn't look like anything's gonna be standing in our way from this point on, which is why I still don't mind sprinting. Keep that skills going, keep the strength going up. Vomit on your way through. We'll find that truck in due time, but for now, Laura needs to go to bed. And here we are, home again.